All right. Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you happen to be watching this webinar. I am so thrilled to be here. I want to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Andrea Ryan. As it says there, I am a doTERRA Blue Diamond leader. I am a chiropractor and a mom to 3 kids, ages 5 to 11, all of which are in the elementary school system. I like many of you, this original recording is going to be in August of 2018, and we are super excited because school starts soon. We're about 5 days away from school starting, and I don't know about the other moms on the call, but I am pretty darn excited. I am getting ready, to uncork the champagne and just send my kids back to school because, quite frankly, they're bored and they need school. And I am doing my absolute best to maintain my sanity, but I am very much looking forward to it as well. As much as I have loved summer vacation, it actually went by fairly quickly for me, but I am ready, absolutely ready to dive back in and get super pumped about school and getting back into a routine and all of that good stuff. So, all right, tonight is all about back to school essential oils. My intentions for our time together this evening are to teach you the basics of essential oils, to share with you the top 5 oils that are great for kids heading back to school. I might have placed an extra oil in there as a bonus oil, just as a heads up. And I'm going to show you at the end of this webinar how you can get essential oils into your home. Because regardless of how much we love learning all about these oils or getting the information about them, unless we're actually putting them into practice and utilizing them, the information is only as good as far as it takes us. We need to actually use these oils in our home to get a better idea of how they affect our kids, how our kids maintain their health, how they're more focused, how they can calm down when it comes to their nervousness or their emotions. So there's lots of good stuff that you guys are going to take away by the end of the evening. So what are essential, oh, we had 2 pages there, sorry, but there we go, the exact same thing. That's me, and those are my essential oils, and basically this is where I spend my time. I have become full-time with doTERRA. I've created a really great team of people, and we teach all over the world with essential oils. Depending on where you are joining us, we have some people in the States, some people in Canada, but I'm really excited to be here and really excited to share with you guys all as we go through the different the 5 main oils that I talk to a lot about parents and teachers when they're headed back to school. So what exactly are essential oils? Let's start with the basics. If I were to define it, I could say it's a naturally occurring volatile aromatic compound. But what does that really mean? Naturally occurring, means that they are produced from plants. So they are a byproduct of what we have in nature. Volatile meaning they evaporate fairly quickly. So if you have a drop of essential oil on your skin, it will, with not too long, either absorb into the skin or evaporate off your skin within a few moments, simply because that's how quickly essential oils can disappear. And aromatic compounds, of course, they all smell delicious. They all have some type of aroma to them, whether it's from the petal, whether it's from the bark, the stem, the peel, the flower, whatever it is, they're all going to carry an aroma with them, and those aromas are what make essential oils so amazing. What's interesting is that most people think of essential oils as whether or not they like a smell. And as easy as that, I understand that completely. When we want to look at an essential oil, it's really great to uncap a bottle and just think, oh gosh, I really love this smell. But ultimately, it's not the smell that what we're looking at in the essential oil. I'm looking for what that oil will functionally do to help my physical or emotional health. So perhaps maybe as you're going and uncapping your bottles of oils, you come across one that you think, meh, I'm not really sure if I love this as much. Take a moment to really dive in and find out more about what the oil does and how it can support your health, both physically and emotionally, because the little gems that we have are in the bottles, and it's the actual functional compounds of those bottles or of the oil, that makes me so excited. So whether we're looking to support our immune system, whether we're looking to reduce stress, whatever it is, it's the actual therapeutic benefit of the oil that makes it so different, or that makes it so beneficial. Now, essential oils are distilled under either high heat or pressure to create the oil. So we take the plant material and we put it in a big container. We put either high heat or high pressure on it. and then the essential oil is removed from the plant material. And that's how we make essential oils. So what is the difference between doTERRA and perhaps the essential oils that you see at the health food store, at Best Buy, at Walmart, at the dollar store? Oh yes, my friends, I have seen them at the dollar store. Let's be clear, the quality of essential oil is going to vary very differently from brand to brand. And you'll notice that there are so many different companies jumping on the essential oil bandwagon right now because they're so popular. Essential oils have been around for centuries, but they have grown in significant popularity in the last 10 years, coincidentally, not long after doTERRA got started. And the reason being is that we have, as a company, over 6 million customers worldwide, and all of whom use these oils simply because the quality of the oil far outweighs any other company, in my humble opinion, in the industry. We not only produce the highest quality of oils, but we source our oils from all over the world in their natural habitat. So what you're looking at right here is, in this picture, is the harvesting of vetiver, which is a grass-like compound or oil that is found in Haiti. And this essential oil is great because it's a great calming oil. It is perfect for sleep. It's got really great grounding properties. It's got a very earthy, strong aroma, but oh my goodness, it is such a beautiful oil for all that it provides when it comes to stress reduction and sleep. So because we source them from all over the world in their natural habitat, what's great about that is that it provides you with a higher therapeutic value of the oil. So I use the example of, especially this time of year in summer, we see so many people planting lavender in their backyard because it smells great, and we get that. But when you compare lavender in Canada or the United States, compared to, say, lavender that's grown in Bulgaria or France, you are not going to see the same therapeutic value that comes out of the lavender plant. Lavender in my backyard does not produce the same effects to the same degree that it would if I were getting it from Bulgaria, which is where doTERRA currently sources lavender from. We also work with the farmers and harvesters who have been on their land for generations. So generations of intelligence and experience and knowledge has been passed down. And so these farmers and harvesters have worked these lands for so long, and they have the inside knowledge of how to best produce a plant. What doTERRA comes in and does is helps them increase the yield. So they will show them how to increase the amount of farmland. They will show them better agricultural, not better, but maybe more efficient or effective agricultural practices so that they can grow and sustain more plants. We do create sustainable growing and harvest processes. There has been a lot of talk lately about the overproduction of plant material because essential oils are becoming so popular. And what I love about doTERRA is that they will never, ever choose profit over the product. So we have had a couple of oils like Roman chamomile and Melissa that have not been for sale in the past. They currently can't, we do get them for sale now. In the past, they dropped those out of production simply because they knew that by continuing to harvest those plants at the rate that they were going would mean that we wouldn't have a very good source, and we would actually do more damage than good long term. So they will take oils out of production if it means that the plant material isn't being grown, and if it's not sustainable. We also give back through co-impact sourcing initiatives. So when we see this picture here in Haiti, doTERRA was one of the first companies, private companies on the ground, and being able to give back after the devastation with the hurricanes in Haiti. They were in Nepal with regards to the earthquakes and the landslides that they had there, or the avalanches. They are in, Somaliland, where they are building, where we get our frankincense from. They are building schools. I'm very excited. I get to go to Guatemala in November and help where they source cardamom from, and I will be helping to build a secondary education location so that we'll have the opportunity to go there and build upon that and help give back in that way, so that young adults are being able to go and get educated in different trades so that they can provide more for their families when they get older. So the co-impact sourcing initiatives are done in the countries that need it, mainly third world countries. 72% of the oils that we source come from third world or developing countries, and it's an opportunity for us to give back and support the communities locally where we source from. So why doTERRA for kids? It's great to hear of all the good things that doTERRA does, and I think that that's a huge point to the degree to which we care as a company. But ultimately, in your home, that's not going to make as much of a difference as what it's going to do for you and your family. And where doTERRA again sets themselves apart is that we are all natural, and we are 100% pure essential oil. On the bottom of each of the oil bottles, there's a little SKU number that you can see the one of the tests, which is the GCMS, or the gas chromatography mass spectrometry test, and you can put that SKU number into the website on source2you.com and actually get the report back just to see exactly what the quality of this essential oil is. My experience with other companies, doTERRA was the first company to completely divulge all their testing process, which is amazing, and make it clear for the public. And there have only been a couple of companies to follow suit since, and that was about 2 years ago that we started this process. So when you think about it, this is a radical shift in how we are not only providing the essential oils that are of superior value and quality, but then not only that, we're willing to show the science to back that claim up. We have no additives, herbicides, pesticides, GMOs, etc., that are added in. There are no fillers. There are nothing basically that is going to indicate that sometimes you can put aromas into an essential oil bottle to make it smell like lime, lemon, lavender, wild orange, etc., but ultimately it's not pure plant material. They might put organic compounds in or organic fillers in order to make it smell good, but ultimately we're not dealing with the same product here. And that's not doTERRA, excuse me. So doTERRA does not do any of that. A lot of other companies on the market, we have a huge retail chain in Canada that is quite clear with their with what they add into their essential oils. So we know that those aren't pure oils compared to that of doTERRA. They're supportive of your kids' health and well-being. Oh, mamas, let's talk about this. There is nothing more important to me than making sure my kids are as healthy as possible. Yes, I'm a chiropractor, but first and foremost, I'm a mom. And I know that when my kids are sick or when my kids are ill or they're fighting something, my heart just like explodes because I want to make sure that they're as healthy as possible. So when I know and I'm empowered as a mom to be able to support their health, be able to give them these proactive choices and steps that they can take a step ahead of time and we can take a step ahead of time to support their health so that they don't get sick when a lot of their classmates are dropping like flies around us, it's a pretty amazing thing. And most importantly, they're easy to use. I can show you exactly how to dilute an oil if that's necessary. I can show you how to apply those oils to the kids' feet. We can show you how to use them in a diffuser. What you get when you work with a doTERRA wellness advocate is a guide and a support system to show you how to use the oils, what to do with them. You're not just purchasing a bag of essential oils, heading home and thinking, oh my goodness, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. We're here to support you throughout the whole process. All right, you ready? Let's dive into my top 5, technically 6, favorite essential oils when it comes to back to school. All right, On Guard. Hello. This is the protective blend. When you think of On Guard, I want you to think of your immune support. Of course, I led with the big guns because I wanted you to think, oh gosh, well, yeah, of course On Guard would be on there. And now I'm hoping you're wondering what the other 4, 5 oils are going to be. So On Guard is your immune support blend. It's a beautiful blend. It reminds me of Christmas. It's cinnamon, clove, wild orange, rosemary, and eucalyptus. All of these different oils are going to specifically help target different areas of your immune support. It can help with respiratory function, of course, from the eucalyptus, which is your ability to breathe. It's high in antioxidants, which comes from the clove. Clove is actually the highest level of antioxidants in plant material on planet Earth. We have, most people when they think of antioxidants, think of blueberries or acai berries, but clove is actually much, much higher. And that is ranked on the ORAC scale, ORAC. And that scale ranks the level of antioxidants in plant material. Blueberries and acai berries usually rank around a 3,000. Are you ready for this? Clove is over, well, for sure over 1 million. But it's just incredible the amount. I don't remember the exact number, but it's so incredible how powerful the clove component of On Guard is when it comes to antioxidant levels. Now you can get clove bud separately. It does come in an essential oil bottle on its own, but On Guard is just a really great blend of oils that can help support it. So what are you going to do with On Guard? There's a number of things. You can diffuse it, and I'm going to go through diffuser use in a bit. You can diffuse it in the air. I usually do 2 to 4 drops of a set of On Guard in a diffuser when my kids are home. We have On Guard going usually from about October through till, April, when it starts to warm up again, just because it's such a powerful support of our immune system. The other thing you can do is take a couple of drops in your hand, rub your hands together, and then rub the oils on the bottoms of your kids' feet, and that will help support your kids throughout school during the day, while they're at school. What I love about this is for schools that perhaps you have a very strong, there's a scent policy where they're not allowed to wear scents and so on, then this is a really great way to still have your kids supported, but they're not going to smell like essential oils while they're there. As a side note, if you are getting challenged by your school system, you can look into their policy. I know our local school policy says that no synthetic scent can be worn at school. Well, thankfully, essential oils are non-synthetic. Of course, they're all natural. doTERRA oils are all natural. They're non-synthetic. So a lot of those essential oils that you pick up at the health food store or other stores certainly do have synthetic values in them. So no, you're not going to be able to wear those, but you can feel good about putting on essential oils from doTERRA because they are 100% pure essential oil. All right, On Guard number 1, peppermint is number 2. Here's what I love about peppermint. It helps with memory recognition. So if you've got older children who perhaps are studying, or kids in elementary school who are working through things and maybe they're learning to recite a poem or something, if you diffuse peppermint during the process, it helps lay down the memory recognition of it, the memory part of it. But then if they have a little bit of peppermint that they smell right before they go to give that presentation, perhaps it's on a diffuser necklace or a diffuser bracelet, you can have, sorry, my dog's barking here. You can use that peppermint and it will help them recognize and remember the poem or whatever the presentation is or the information for a test. It will help jog their memory while they're doing that. So peppermint's pretty cool that way. Peppermint also helps with being alert when your kids are tired at the end of the day, or maybe they didn't sleep well at night, so you want to keep them awake throughout the day. A lot of teachers at our school will diffuse both wild orange and peppermint. Wild orange is a mood lifter, and peppermint keeps kids awake. It's a great sort of afternoon pick-me-up is my way of using it. It also supports mild stomach discomfort. So perhaps if your kids have nerves heading back to school, or if they are if they just have stomach issues, you can rub a little bit of peppermint onto their belly and that will help to calm their stomach. Number 3 is Intune. This, you'll notice, different from peppermint and On Guard. You see how these guys are in drip bottles? In other words, I take off the cap and I drip it in. Intune actually comes in a roller bottle. So this is a blend, again, of essential oils. And what these oils do they all work together, and you can literally just roll it on, again, to the bottoms of the feet, perhaps the back of the neck, on the pulse points, because Intune is specifically the focus blend. So it enhances and sustains a sense of focus. It supports efforts for those who have difficulty paying attention or staying on task. Now, I have to be a little compliant here, but ultimately, if you have kids that are easily distracted, or perhaps they act out or have difficulty with their level of attention, then this is a great oil to keep on hand for them. I love this oil. It's the study time blend. It's a great oil to rub on, again, to pulse points or back of neck for older kids when they have to study for tests, because it will keep them focused on the task at hand. It's a blend of amorous bark, patchouli, frankincense, lime, ylang ylang, Hawaiian sandalwood, and Roman chamomile. This is honestly one of my favorite oil blends, and I will use it as a perfume often. But it is great for me when I'm dealing with things like, I don't know, spreadsheets or balancing my checkbook or something along those lines, because it's not a task that I do well, but ultimately this one helps me stay on task with it. All right, number 4, tea tree, also known as melaleuca. All right, why do we love this guy? First and foremost, I don't know about you, but if you've had lice in your home like we did, this basically became our best friends soon thereafter. So tea tree and melaleuca is really great support against lice. Now, tea tree and melaleuca, or melaleuca, I'll just call it tea tree. It has been used for decades when it comes to decades, if not centuries, when it comes to the use of against, or the protect against lice. So it can kill lice that are already there, but more importantly, it's going to deter them from spreading and from hatching and from getting into your kid's hair to begin with. So I have a lice spray. Now you'll notice in parentheses, I say that blend it with peppermint or On Guard. Because tea tree has been used for so long, lice have evolved. And so just straight tea tree doesn't do the job anymore. So moms, listen up. You need to put a spray bottle together. You just want to get a glass spray bottle. You can pick it up at the health food store or order on Amazon. You're going to fill it mainly with water, add a little bit of liquid coconut oil, maybe a teaspoon of that. And then you're going to put, depending on the size of the bottle, I have, I think they're 8-ounce. Yes, 8-ounce spray bottles, or 8-ounce or 16-ounce. That's terrible, I should know. But I put about 8 to 10 drops of tea tree and then 8 to 10 drops of peppermint or On Guard, mainly clove. Clove is the one that does it there, but I love that On Guard can be used here, and then that it's an immune support as well. And I just shake it up before each use. I spray my kids' hair. I put it into their hats. I put it on their scarves. I put it on the backs of their jackets, on the backs of their life backpacks. Basically anywhere that can come in contact with their hair. Then I also use tea tree and peppermint in their shampoo, because tea tree and peppermint are both great to, again, protect against lice, but they're also great for massaging into the scalp to support good hair growth and to support the release of dead skin cells. So if your kids are prone to dandruff, or if they still have cradle cap, it's a really easy way to get some of that gunk off their scalp and help out that way. Tea tree is antibacterial and antimicrobial. So this is a great oil to keep on hand for boo-boos, if they scrape themselves, scratch themselves. Anytime I put tea tree directly on the wound, and it helps to clean out the wound as need be. It also helps protect against environmental threats. Now I'm going to talk to this personal, because I'll tell you, we are in the process of getting our renos done in our home. We have ripped up carpet, we have put in built-ins, we have retiled 3 rooms, and we have had nothing but dust all over our house. And we are having the carpets, we're having the ducts cleaned out, on Thursday. So Tom and I, over the last few days, have been going through and cleaning out our house, and we are finding dust and basically, you think of the desert with those rolling, what are those? I can't even think of the name of them, but the rolling dust balls. They're not dust balls, but that's what basically we had behind our bed, which I think we were breathing in for a long period of time. And it's really stirred up an allergy to dust, which I didn't even realize I had, but clearly I'm sensitive to it. So I have been diffusing tea tree. I've been using lemon, lavender, and peppermint because it's great against environmental allergens in a little gel cap, and basically just protecting myself because of those environmental threats or allergens, and dust specifically is really been affecting me. So these oils have been perfect to help with. 5th oil is Balance. Now this is my favorite essential oil blend. It is a blend of spruce leaf, hoe wood leaf, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. Basically, to me, this smells like going into an evergreen forest and taking a deep breath. I can't describe it any other way. It is the most beautiful blend to me. It is a grounding blend. If you think of it like spruce leaf, hoe wood, frankincense, these are all trees, and then flowers, of course, as well. So I just think of these root systems that grow in, so that grounding blend just helps me kind of find that root system for myself and really get grounded in if I'm stressed, or if I am doing a meditative practice or a yoga practice. I don't do yoga often, but if I do yoga, it's definitely going to be bringing up with the Balance, because I just find it amplifies that experience while I'm there. It promotes calmness and tranquility, and it calms and grounds kids while at school. So if you have kids who are nervous getting back to school, or again, perhaps they have fears about school, maybe they have kids that they're not getting along with, or their teacher is giving them stress, or the interaction between the teacher and themselves is stressful for them, or I don't know, whatever stresses out kids at school, homework, new experiences, maybe they're going on field trips that they're uncomfortable with. Whatever it is, you can use the Balance essential oil on the bottoms of their feet or give it to them on a diffuser necklace or something along those lines that allows them to breathe that in. I tell you, when I breathe balance in, it's like a 15-second parenting vacation. Kids are giving me a hard time, I'll literally find a quiet spot in my home, or I'll shut the car doors while they're all in there, and I'll just breathe in the smell of balance over and over and over again. And I just feel this inner peace that comes over me. So it's just such a beautiful, beautiful blend. All right, regardless of how well we oil and how well we take care of ourselves from the inside and outside, if our kids aren't getting well enough sleep, so I said I would only talk about 5, and I went back and forth. I'm like, oh, serenity, balance, serenity, balance. And ultimately I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna give a bonus oil. So this little diffuser guy in the top right-hand corner is the pedal diffuser, which is great for a kid's bedroom. It goes up to 4 hours. But the beauty of diffusing is that once the diffuser shuts off on its own, you don't have to worry about burning it out or anything. The benefit of the oil is still in the air for an additional 3 hours. So let's say your kids go to bed at 8. When you go to bed at 10 o'clock, put a little bit more water in there to fill it up, maybe one more drop of the Serenity oil, cap it so they're getting 2 hours until you go to bed, 4 hours once you go to bed, and then an additional 3 hours. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 9 hours of diffuser use out of this diffuser per night. What Serenity is great for is it is the restful blend. This beautiful oil that is a combination of, it's like a lavender-based oil, but there's sweet marjoram in it, there's vanilla absolute, so it's a sweeter essential oil blend, and it is beautiful to sleep to at night. For adults that actually, and older teenagers, if they're having trouble sleeping, it does come in a restful complex, which is a soft gel. I love them because it just knocks me out. If I have 1 or 2 of them right before bed, I'm like, oh, I find it just gives me such a great sleep. So sleep is really important. I get really concerned when I hear about kids who are staying up way too late or waking up way too early because they want to play video games. I've been having a couple of conversations with a girlfriend lately who is a teacher, and she sees this consistent action with kids who are connected to their electronics so much. And so this is an opportunity for them to help get a better night's sleep and hopefully potentially push off waking up so that they're not waking up early just to get on the electronics and really give that opportunity for a great night's sleep. Because ultimately, the reason sleep is so important is because that's when our kids heal. That's when you heal. Your body slows down certain processes so that it can throw its energy while you rest into healing whatever at the cellular level your body needs in order to do any type of recovery throughout the day. All right, some essential oil blends for you. Again, remember you said, I know this is a little fuzzy here, so I apologize. Peppermint and wild orange, you got to start diffusing this. This is one of my favorite oil blends in the diffuser. I absolutely love it. Of course, concentration, we have Intune, immune support, On Guard, Sweet Dreams, lavender or serenity. For homework, peppermint and rosemary, both are really great for supporting memory and concentration. Rosemary helps reduce nervous tension and occasional fatigue. It's also great for memory, as I mentioned earlier, which I love because rosemary has been shown in adults with the beginnings of memory loss, let's say that way, then rosemary has been helped to actually improve the memory. So there's some really great research out there. Calming, both balance and serenity will help ease anxious feelings, lessen tension, and again, serenity is fabulous for when it comes to sleep. All right, my friends, I'm almost finished up here. As promised, I want to show you how you can get essential oils into your home. doTERRA works like a membership-based service. So similar to Costco, you pay one fee for the year, which is $42 for your first year, and then every year after it's only $35. And doTERRA will send you a bottle of peppermint as a thank you. So ultimately, every year after that, your membership is less than $5 because that peppermint offsets the cost of the membership. With a starter kit, which I'll go over in a moment here, it waives that membership fee. So if you only wanted to get 2 or 3 oils, you can get the membership, save 25% because now you have the membership. But those oils that you have, maybe you only want 2 or 3 oils, but that membership you have will now last you for the rest of the year. So if you, for example, let's say you wanted On Guard and Intune and peppermint. So you get those 3 oils, get your membership, but then for the rest of for a whole other year, you can still earn 25% off future orders. There's no minimum order with doTERRA, there's no maximum order with doTERRA, and there's no monthly commitment. If you did choose to order monthly because, like myself, you want to bring more and more oils into your home, you can earn points, like rewards points basically, towards free oils, which is amazing, but you don't have to do that. It's totally, basically it's customizable to what fits your home and your budget. So there are over 7 starter kits in Canada that waive the membership fee. I'm going to show you 3 of my favorites in just a moment. And then once you get started with doTERRA, you can get a free lifestyle overview and plan for how to best use these essential oils for you and your family. My 3 favorite starter kits for families. The Nature Solutions kit, by far, it's brand new to Canada. It is amazing. It's $600, and when you look at it, it comes with the shampoo, the conditioner. You get a number of essential oils. You get the diffuser, you get the toothpaste, you get the On Guard hand soap, you get the Terrazyme, the Deep Blue Rub, you get the Lifelong Vitality supplements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You get 14 oils, and you get fractionated coconut oil and the Correct X. I mean, I'm telling you, this kit is my all-time favorite kit. And it's perfect for families and anyone who really wants to make a big shift in their health. I talked to a lot of women lately with regards to how they want to get started with doTERRA, and they're all looking to up-level their life in their lifestyle, I should say, and their health style in one way, shape, or form, and this is the kit for them. The other 2 kits I love are the Home Essentials kit, which is $330. You get the top 10 most common or most popular oils: lemon, lavender, peppermint, tea tree, frankincense, oregano, On Guard, Easy Air, which is for breathing, Deep Blue, which is for muscle and joint support, and Digest Zen or Zen Just, which is for digestive support. And it comes with the pedal diffuser. You also get the Aroma Touch Diffuse, or you also have the Aroma Touch Diffuse kit. This one does come with the diffuser and 8 of really great oils, which are fabulous, including lavender, tea tree, On Guard, peppermint, wild orange, Aroma Touch, Deep Blue, and Balance. And then you also get some fractionated coconut oil. So these are my 3 favorite kits, and they come in 3 different price points. Again, that $42 membership is not on top of this. With the Nature Solutions, with the Home Essentials, with the Aroma Touch Diffuse kit, those are all over and above. You get that, and the membership fee is already included in that fee, so you don't have to worry about getting that over and above. All right, so how do you get started? You can visit my website at drandrearyan.com, or you can email me at hello@drandrearyan.com, and I will happily help you get started on this essential oil journey. For any type of, or for figuring out what is the incentive, each and every month doTERRA has a different incentive for when people are getting started, and I can share that with you as well. So there is an incentive for August, there's a new incentive for September. Just connect in with me either through email or through my website, and I'll be happy to share with you the different incentives that we have, and if I'm running any personal incentives myself. All right, thank you so much, everybody, for getting here. I'm so thrilled that you joined us for this essential oil basics for when it comes to getting back to school. I'm wishing all the moms and dads out there and a fun next week, and good luck to our teachers who are heading back to school. I have so many good girlfriends who are great teachers, and they have been working so hard over the last few weeks getting prepped for their classes. And to the students, I cannot wait to send my 3 kids back to school, and they're about ready as well. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day, and we will talk to you soon.